is Swampy, Florida, with your Man in the Swamp report. And I'm here today to give my weekly report, which usually would show on Wednesdays. It's showing Thursday morning only because of some editing issues that occurred, because I want to bring across some breaking news that happened on Wednesday and a great loss. Our whole state had a great loss. And you may not hear about it everywhere, but it certainly was a massive loss to Polk County and specifically to the city of Lakeland. And that was the loss of little Sparky Glover. You know, Sparky had a fan club, has a fan club. Sparky will always have a fan club, and I will always be a part of that fan club of Sparky Glover. Sparky Glover was the icon of downtown Lakeland. If you went anywhere in Lakeland, you could mention the name Sparky, they would know exactly who you're talking about. Everybody knows Sparky, all throughout downtown Lakeland and outside. I talk to other people as I travel the state, and they know Sparky. Sparky was indeed the spark, and it will always be a spark to downtown Lakeland. Sparky was part of my Swampy, Florida, Lakeland book. There's Sparky right there in the middle. She graced Lakeland, downtown Lakeland, for more than 11 years, and brought so much life to downtown Lakeland. She lived at times right in the front window of the general store that sat on Kentucky Avenue, and then when the general store kind of shifted over to Two Hens and a Hound, that's where Sparky could be found in the front window again. Sparky, amazing little dog. Anytime I saw her, she'd come out and say hi. She always remembered me. I don't remember people as well as she did. Amazing little dog. Amazing little dog. And Sparky, on a cartoonist level, was named after Charles Schulz of Peanuts fame. Charles Schulz's nickname was Sparky, oddly enough. So Sparky Glover, unfortunately, did die Wednesday morning. Massive loss for downtown Lakeland. Certainly one of Swampy's very, very dearest friends. And I'm so sorry for her. So sorry for Teresa Glover, her mama, and so many others in downtown Lakeland. I heard that there's some talk about possibly naming the new dog park after Sparky. I like that idea. That's a good idea. Do that. How can I help? Anyway, I just want to make sure I make note of that. And we all are grieving for the loss of Sparky. But you will continue to see Sparky in all sorts of shapes and forms, I'm sure, as time goes by. We do not and cannot ever forget Sparky Glover. I want to cover a couple other things. People always ask me where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing. This weekend, on Saturday, I'll be at Fiesta in the Park, but I will not be set up at Swampy's, Florida. I'm going to be in the administrative offices. It'll be later in the afternoon. It's a big tent that's going to be kind of in the center of the park. Yeah, that's what happens when you're in tight quarters like this. Anyway, I'll be there in the administration. I'll just be visiting folks for a few hours, and so if you want, come by the administrative office there, which will be right on Lake Eola, because this is the spring Fiesta in the Park. Happens twice a year. This is the spring, fall coming up, of course, first weekend of next November, or this coming November. So come on, I'll be there sometime late in the day, Saturday till probably closing or so. On Sunday, I'll be in Ocala. I'm going to be kind of moderating a discussion with Roy Absher, whose family goes way back in Bellevue. I'll be asking Roy questions about his life, his time in government, his time in politics, his family, a little bit about his family involving the Blueberries. Blueberry Festival coming up here too, also weekend of April 23rd in Bellevue. But anyway, that's coming up. I'm working on some paintings. I actually finished this one. I think you saw this before. Was in a process. It is now finished. That is a painting that involves the Cross Florida Greenway. This is a painting I haven't really done much work with because I've been doing work on other things. If you want to see that, come see my broadcast I'm doing on Fridays. It's strictly about art, not Swampy's, Florida. I'm sure to be broadcasting this weekend. Look for me. I'll probably be at Fiesta in the Park doing some sort of broadcast. I also try to do one in Ocala when I'm moderating the discussion with Roy Absher. The discussion with Roy Absher is at Green Clover Hall in the McPherson Complex. right in the government complex across from the library in just east of downtown Ocala. Look up the Marion County Museum of History and Archaeology for more information, or send me a message. I'll be glad to give you more. It should be a fun time. Had by all. We have other great speakers coming up. Kim Sellers is going to be our speaker in for the museum in May, and then we have some other really great things coming up. I'll get to that later. Anyway, that's all for now. This is Swampy, Florida, with your Man the Swamp report. This button shall always be on here. I only check this off just for this, but I'll be putting it right back on here. It won't leave of Sparky. Okay, we'll see you next time, Swampy, Florida. Bye.